Hello and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. You know where we're at, I hope. We just finished leaving the Orcus Tower. So, I'm not blind to Act 1. I have to say it at the beginning of every episode, in case someone came here for reactions. I'm sorry.
Hey, Yuna.
Yuna, wake up.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I think we're still in the prologue. Yuna Crawford.
Sleeping in class? Were you up late last night or something?
Yes, she was reading cookbooks and looking up recipes well past midnight.
Kurt Vander. Latino alright.
Oh, Kurt and Allie? Wait, what's with your uniforms?
You still dreaming or what?
I bet she was having a lovely dream about whoever it is she's planning to cook for.
Song reminds me of Final Fantasy IX.
Muse and Ash too? Hold on. How are you here, Ash? Didn't you...
Goodness, would you all please simmer down?
Class is about to start. You need to snap out of it and focus.
Huh?
Simmer down.
Ada and Fritz? You guys are supposed to be at the main campus. What's going on? Why are you two here?
You really are out of it, aren't you? Did you hit your head or something?
What? Crown Prince Cedric? What are you doing here?
Are you serious? Maybe you did hit your head after all. I'm here waiting for class to start. We're classmates now, remember?
Did you seriously forget? The main and branch campuses being merged? All our classes being rearranged?
His Highness, Ada and Fritz were added to Class 7, but that was 2 weeks ago.
They've only been here 2 weeks, but these scrubs are already acting like they own the place.
So my initial thoughts when I did play this the first time, or this part, because of the black haze and stuff, I immediately thought either it's a dream or like everyone's minds have been like wiped and everything's weird because of the Great Twilight. So that's what my initial thoughts were.
Watch your mouth. I won't allow you to disrespect His Highness like that.
Well, anyway, the fact that we were all at about the same point in the curriculum made things easy.
True, the transfer was fairly smooth, all things considered.
Huh. Oh, I guess that rings a bell, now that you mention it. Man, I must have just had some crazy dream or something.
I'm so tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Well, I wonder if Mint's in this one.
Who are they?
Okay, Class 7. Looks like you're all here, so we're going to start with today's announcements.
Sorry, everyone. We still don't have a homeroom teacher for you yet. But the two of us are going to support you as much as we can, so please, give it your all.
Thank you, Instructor Mary.
You as well, Instructor Makarov.
Anyway, today's class schedule. First off, we've got applied info processing.
Yeah, that haze is really...
That's right. We don't have a homeroom teacher, huh? Shoot. I need to focus on the lesson.
Some of the auto is off a little.
Those days I spent at Thor's were so warm and fulfilling. I was surrounded by my friends and classmates. They were all so brilliant and talented, I could barely keep up.
I want to hear.
But together,
No.
we all supported each other and pushed each other to grow. And not just when it came to academics. We gave our clubs and our personal lives everything we had too.
Oh, they're even showing Wayne and all them. Oh shit, I forgot his name. Tatiana. Maya.
But for some reason,
No,
I couldn't shake the feeling something was missing. A voice that guided us. One that was calm, but carrying way too many burdens. It was a little pushy from time to time, but you could feel the kindness behind it. The voice of someone who had gone through a lot, despite not being much older than us. But whose voice could it have been? I couldn't remember.
I like Yuna Protag. I wouldn't have liked her in 3, though. At first, I really didn't like her in 3. But towards the end, she was pretty okay. But I like her in this a lot. Or is this not voiced? I don't have a voice for you guys yet. Yuna, your mind seems to be elsewhere today. Are you worried about something? Oh, yeah, sorry. You know, you've really grown up, Allie. You never would have picked up on something like that back when you first came here. Ahem. I understand such emotional intricacies has taken a great amount of effort. But I owe much of what I've learned to you and, Allie? Wait, you too? Me too what? I joined Thor's branch campus as part of my work with the intelligence division, and then I met him again. I've got a plan. Let's get out of here, Allie. Where are we going? We're not going to feel any better just staring at these 4 walls. We'll have to stick to the dorms with how late it is, but I think there's enough fresh air out there to clear our heads. Why don't we go and chat with Kurt and the others? They shouldn't be asleep yet. Okay. I'll come with you. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to even get used to trying to figure out what to do for them. Navigation! Wait. Expand minimap. Wait, shit. That's right there. We got... I usually always end up talking to every NPC twice or 3 times, especially in Trails. So, some of these episodes might be a little NPC filled and lacking other stuff if I get too distracted. A photo of Yuna and her family sits on the display. Sure.
Let's look for Kurt first. Maybe he's in his room.
We should
This is
check to be
Musei
sure.
and Ash's
It's at the
at
far end of
Ada's
the
room.
hall.
Something doesn't seem right. Yuna, what is it? It's nothing. Let's find Kurt as quickly as we can. Yep. Half of these don't even have nameplates. Study room. A study room. We don't have business. Any business here. Right. We need to find Kurt. I'll try. Kurt and Cedric's room, huh? He doesn't seem to be in his room. He must have gone somewhere. But I don't think he would leave the dorms this late at night. Let's keep looking for him. Understood.
Oh, that sounds like...
Aha! He's in the training room.
There's no one here. No one.
Ha! Yeah! Ho! Strike!
This is Beist.
Looking good, Kurt.
Your swordsmanship is as fluid as ever.
No, it's not. Oh, Yuna, Altina. What are you two doing out so late? We're just out to get some fresh air. What's up with you, Kurt? Don't you normally practice in the morning? Normally, yes. As for tonight, I just had the urge to train for some reason. Feels like I'm so close to reaching a breakthrough, but something's standing in my way. If only I could speak with him at a time like this. How about you take along with us then? You can keep us company in our travels for the night. I'm not so sure. Are you planning to go out around town at this hour? There wouldn't be much point, with all the shops being closed. Not to mention, we've been locked in for a long time. You guys, do you remember who was in charge of us before? Our homeroom instructor. You mean someone who should have been looking out for us even before Ash and Muse joined the group. Someone who had filled the gap for 3 months, before His Highness and the others arrived 2 weeks ago. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so worked up over this, but I have to know. I just have to for some reason. Yuna. Okay, then I'll come with you as part of my cooldown. Now that I think of it, how long have we been wearing these uniforms? And what about the other instructors? I can't remember who was in charge of military finance, or combat tactics, or even our principal's name. Well, the only way to make up for losing something is to try to track it back down. If it really is worthwhile, there's no way we can't find it. The instructors' rooms should be on the 3rd floor. Let's investigate. Sure. Oh boy.
My turn.
Very well.
All right!
Okay, there's a lot of, like... Oh, optional people, right. Okay, I guess we're behind him. Studying late into the night again, Your Highness. Oh, that reminds me, you were invited to the tea ceremony club today, right? That's right, and afterwards, you joined the swimming club for some exercise. That's a pretty packed schedule. Don't you think you deserve some time just to yourself? Ha! Some time to myself, you say? Despite how things may seem, I've felt much less exhausted here than at the main campus. All of these club activities really help me unwind. I'm more concerned for all of you. Isn't it about time you started studying in earnest? I'm sure it would do you some good. Can you quit being a jerk for even 2 seconds? Yuna, you need to be careful what you say. Now, it's all right. After everything we've been through, I don't take it for an insult. And Kurt, there's no need to waste your energy on worrying about me, I assure you. In fact, I hope you're in peak condition for our morning training tomorrow. Of course. Despite how things may seem, I felt much less exhausted here than at the main campus. All of these club activities really helped me unwind. Yeah, I hope you're in peak condition. Oh boy. Oh no. Muse, Ada. Wait, since when have you two shared a room? Yuna, how many times have you been in here to hang out now? I know we went over this in homeroom already, but you really do need to get used to us being here. She's right. I understand the last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic, but things have changed, and you're going to have to accept that sooner or later. That is true. Well, It's not as though that we dislike the main campus students. Anyway, it's getting late. You probably shouldn't be wandering around in the dorms at this hour. Unless, of course, you want to stay for some maidenly discussion of my favorite genre. Ada's already agreed to join the literature club, and I'm sure she can bring some daring new ideas to the table. Muse, need I remind you that there's currently a boy in here? And besides, I haven't approved this literature you want to bring forward. Huh, that's our Muse. I wonder how the rest of the literature club will react. I'm sure Tatiana will be thrilled at least. I imagine Ash is in for quite a shock, though. Probably. Oh my god, I didn't talk to you guys again. What am I doing? It's because I can't do girl voices and I run away from them. Ada really is stubborn, huh? But besides myself and Tatiana, it's only a matter of time until she sees the light. I can't deny your persuasiveness. Student life and extracurricular activities are just splendid, though I still don't know how I feel about Muse's special interests in literature. Yeah, they can be pretty scary.
My turn.
Here I go!
Why do I keep thinking L1 is the map? Weird. Who's in here? I told you, I don't want it. I'm not interested. Ah, come on, don't be such a prude. It's good stuff. Ash, Fritz, dare I ask what's going on? It's nothing, really, I assure you. Eyebrows here wants to take a look at my girly mag. Nice guy that I am, I said I'd loan it to him, but I asked no such thing. This was all a misunderstanding from this very start. I saw it left out on top of your desk and wondered what it was, that's all. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop trying to force it onto me. Boys, am I right? They're irredeemable. Please don't lump us all together like that. Right? Sexy girl poster. I'm glad to see you seem to be feeling okay, at least, Ash. Remarkably, I feel a slight sense of relief. The hell's up with all of you? Ash. Anyway, eyebrows sure is hard to handle. Gotta say, though, I'm looking forward to seeing how this all plays out. Fritz, I heard you've joined the chess club. Yes, I learned how to play a while ago, so it seemed perfectly fit for me. I especially enjoyed playing against you, Kurt, since we're on a similar level. If only I could do something about Sydney's tendency to lose patience and leave whenever he loses. I understand. It's nice to see you all getting along so well. His name was Sydney. It was essential information.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay, let's have a look around.
There's nothing.
All these nameplates are blank.
Except that. Okay. Just scratch it. You could still read it. Oh. It's this room, without a doubt. I've only been here for a few times, but I know. Open the door.
Oh.
A scroll with Eastern writing.
When did they take that?
Instructor Reen!
Yeah. Even the first time I played, I knew it was a dream. The
Was all
part
of
still
that
got to me, though.
a dream?
It got to me a little bit, at least.
Those strange school days we spent with everyone? It seems so.
But they all shared the dream?
Wait, you had a dream about that too?
Yes, I get the feeling we were all in the same dream together. Altina included.
I remember now. I was brought to that dark place, the Grawl. I tried to protect everyone, but then Milliam, she... No.
Allie. I remember now, too. Valimar went berserk. No matter how much we tried to call out to Instructor Reen, we couldn't stop him.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale.
You are
In
different.
ink, black as despair.
Why did they change this line? Was it because
Chancellor Osborne's words to Instructor Reen are the last thing I remember. But what happened afterward? How did we get here?
You're all finally awake!
Man, it's about time. You had me worried.
Oh, Randy.
Emma! And Randy!
I am here as well.
Wait, Rosalia?
But why? And where are we?
Confused, huh? Can't blame you.
Don't worry, you're safe here. This is my grandmother's atelier. It's where I grew up.
This is your family home?
Did they wake up?
Sounds like it.
There's no distance on that voice.
You're all here.
What a relief. I'm glad you're all okay.
You really had us worried there. It's nice to finally have a bit of a silver lining after everything that happened.
I'd ask if you're all okay, but...
No one could blame you after all that's happened.
I imagine you must be feeling weak and disoriented. You were unconscious for 2 whole weeks, after all.
2 weeks?
It's a long time.
Anyway, first thing you need to do now is eat.
Even soup is fine, just get something in you.
Can you normally survive 2 weeks without food? I mean, someone had to have done something, right? To keep them okay?
Trust me, I'm just as lost as you are, but we can talk later.
That's right. Let me go make something for you.
Nuh-uh. We're talking now. You need to tell us what the hell happened. And what in the world's an atelier? There's no way we're still in Heimdall, right?
Nope. You are nowhere. Kind of. I really like this place, though.
My, for someone who spent the last 2 weeks dozing, you certainly are pushy. As the elder, I suppose I should explain. We are currently deep in the heart of a pitch-black forest. Welcome to the home of the Hexen clan, the hidden village of Erin.
Wow, that music just lined up perfectly with that. We're still in the prologue? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Damn. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Wait, does that mean you don't know where the others are? Oh, there's only 6 of them. Okay. Rennie Orlando. Crimson Rosalia. Emma Milstein. Come on. I feel like they should have introduced them while they were walking up before. I'm afraid not. It's my fault. If only I was more powerful, I could have brought them here as well. Oh yeah. Good to see exactly what happened after. Is it voiced? I think this part's voiced.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
This is the exact cutscene we had to wait 8 months for because everyone stopped right there.
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion. Emma! I'm on it.
And that's why she has no hat.
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
Just be careful.
Super teleporting the people. I love how they had to make her hat fall off during the cast.
Emma?
Just to show.
Stay close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Reen...
Fine, I'll get him!
Celine, no!
What the?
I forgot that Celine got teleported too. Oh boy.
No!
Instructor!
We need to get out of here now! Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
Muse?
Forgot this happened
What
too.
the heck is that? Grianos? No! Is this Vita's magic?
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar. She gave it to me in case of emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Muse!
You can't be...
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together. So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Muse! Come back!
She's gone, Yuna.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out of here!
Yep. So much happened while we were unconscious. What is Muse thinking? I always thought that girl, that there was something odd about that girl. I never expected her and Vita to be working together, though. Yes, it was quite the shock. She's even been teaching her magic. According to Eustace, she's been put in a pretty tough place. You can ask him all about it later. Okay, I guess we'll do that. That's about as far as our memories go. By the way, how did you end up here, Instructor Randolph? Oh, it just ended up working out that way. I have to sneeze again. I can't pause the recording. It'll skip all the cutscenes.
Grandmother! There you are. Now we can open the spirit path.
Hey, is everyone okay?
Okay.
Huh?
Literally separated from Tio for that.
We don't have enough time.
I'll use a partition to get the others out. Take care.
I'm worried about Tio and Instructor Toa. Luis and Jessica, too. There's also Leonora, Tita, and the others. Sydney's unaccounted for as well. I can't believe we lost 2 whole weeks. You guys forgetting about Freddy? Freddy the Badass? It couldn't be helped. That's just how much the battle in the Grawl exhausted you. Using Panzer Soldats linked to the Ashen Knight further increased the burden on you. You may need even more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple of days before you did. That battle really took a lot out from us. How does anyone sleep for more than 24 hours? I've slept for 24 hours before, but that was pushing it, and I felt so weak I couldn't move for 24 hours. Emma, what happened to your black cat, Celine? Celine is psychically linked to Emma. If anything bad were to happen to her, Emma would know right away. So far, things have been quiet. Yes, but I've been unable to sense her for a while, though. Even during the Civil War, her presence felt very faint to me. It sounds like the two of you have a relationship similar to Kalam Saleus and myself. I don't know if I should try to robot your voice. Ellie, I'm sorry. It can't be easy thinking about what happened to Milliam. Now that she's showing emotion. That was when she said no, that was like... I don't know why it was the saddest part for me. I felt for Altina, I guess. Yeah, getting used as a sacrifice for the curse. What crappy luck. It's gotta be tough on all of you. And Reen's got the rough end of the stick, too. Just showing head pats. Instructor Reen. Guys, Uni, Kurt, Altini. Your instructor is being kept captive by the Gnomes and the Ironbloods. This much we know to be true. The Ashen Knight, who has been consumed by his power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It is likely that Celine is there with him as well. I see. Try to put your concerns out of your mind for the time being. You'll need to stay in the village to recuperate a little longer. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you can't change. If you would like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. That was the nicest thing she's ever said. Why is there no color? Oh, my camera's probably covering it. I seem to leave my camera in the bottom right for, like, non-battle stuff. And when I enter a battle, I just move it over, but... I don't know. Maybe it'd be easier to leave it bottom left, but I hate the idea of, like... I look this way, which is also, you know, this way, which is also away from the screen, technically. It's weird. Beautiful, isn't it? It certainly is. To think all of this was hidden deep within Isthmia. Yeah. Well, how about we take a quick look around? Let's. I'd like to speak with the members of the old Class 7 again while we're at it. They're taking all of this harder than we are, I'm sure. Indeed. Yeah, we owe it to everyone to have a proper talk about what happened and where we go from here. Sure. About the notebook. You can open the notebook by pressing share. I guess it is share when I'm not on PS5. In the main tab, overall rating, yeah. Character tab lets you read profiles and additional information on certain characters you've met. Notebook automatically records information on a variety of subjects. More tabs will be unlocked as the game progresses. How dare you? Break my immersion by telling me this is a game. Quick travel menu is now available. Open the quick travel menu with square and then you can go anywhere. Yeah. It displays the location of key events and your comrades. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Sure. Sub-events, misc extra. I mean, I don't leave an area till those are gone. Oh. This page is just still here. I still have an instructor rating. Or, what do you want to call it? Special Ops rank. Prologue. And, normally I go through all of these. But we know who the characters are, and if they get filled out, I mean, I'll read the sub stuff. But you know who they are. You don't need to read the top ones, really. It's not. Plus, when you learn the new information, it's usually about something you've just heard, so it's not a big deal to read them. But sometimes they clarify things, so I'll double check them as we get them. Map is down. Okay, we have a lot of people to talk to, and that'll probably take the entire episode, because, yeah, there's a ton of people.
What a lovely flower bed.
Cutscenes.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait, and these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers, like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Oh, it's you. Feeling right and rested already. Laura S. Arcade. More or less. Oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade... Yeah, he was on that ship. From what I've heard... A state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Olivert, Toval, and the rest of the fallen crew. It's said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. It was a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Laura, it's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Reen, Celine, and Milliam on top of that, it's more than I can even bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry, everyone. Please forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not weep over the past. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. You've woken up, and now we must prepare for the future, not cry over the past. Yeah, I'm sorry. Laura used to be like... Well, she still is kind of my favorite. It's just weird that her voice actor changed. It kind of brings it out. Brings you out of it a little bit. I don't know why. Hold on. Mostly because I recognize it. Most people apparently didn't even know that half these people changed. But I can hear the difference. And it's not a problem. They're good voice actors. It's just different. There's some casual novels mixed in amongst the ancient-looking texts. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can read all the Red Moon here. Oh boy. I know there's books and stuff. I probably won't read them throughout an episode. I might just do, like, depending on what we find. Oh, I could have pressed O to just jump down. I guess that was all that's up there. Depending on, like, how many books there are and what there is. Maybe I'll do like a short little 0.5 episode where I go over some of that stuff, just in case anyone wants to see it. You can always skip it, of course, but it's probably a lot of reading. Yeah, like here, there's, well, that stuff doesn't matter. That's all. These are all books that you could read before in previous games. Oh. Okay. There's no one in here. I swear I'll get used to pressing down for the map. You keep pressing touchpad, which is not map, it's notebook. I guess let's go this way. We gotta go everywhere. What's your name? Noah. Huh? Who are you three? I'm gonna call you Miss Poofy Pink Hair, and you're Miss Silky Silver Hair, and you're Miss Beautiful Blue Hair. How come I've never seen you before? Mysterious. I'm actually a guy. This world is full of mysteries. I hope she got the point. Don't let it get to you, Kurt. She's just a little girl. One day, I'm gonna solve all the mysteries in the whole wide world. And I'm gonna start today, once Daddy takes me to the woods. Have fun.
Whoa. This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Sure. Good, so hello, my young guests. Welcome to Lemerick. Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Magical products? Wow, I guess this kind of stuff is normal for a witch village. We've come across some artifacts before, but, well, I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears that they've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from the ancient Zemirian civilization. That's indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from artifacts, but we needn't split hairs. So long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That's the important thing. I also have some everyday goods and imports stocked. If you're going to look through things, it's probably ought to be those. Thank you, we'll do that. This place looks a little odd at first, but it's just a store like any other. Yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a look. Sure. Rose left me in charge of scouring our ancient texts and histories alongside the running the store. The more I research, the more it feels as if the world is headed towards a critical point. Well, the details aren't relevant to you, at least for now. I've ordered in some products from the outside world. Feel free to take a look. You might find some of them helpful. Let's see. Okay, those look pretty strong. Got some boosts there. I always buy the Chronicles. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna have to look through this and decide. I don't have any money right now, so I'm gonna have to get some money first. Could buy like one Tira Bulb. Wow, we have absolutely nothing right now. Ugh, battle scopes. Need battle scopes. Thanks. We'll come back. You're gonna sound the same as Yuna. Elisa, are you all right? Oh, hey guys. Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, all right? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. I guess we're a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though, to be honest, I mostly just came here for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, I see. We got one of those too. I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Yeah, but it seems the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. Pretty quick. Elisa, are you too scared to read it? Ah. You could tell, huh? You must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we already know whatever's written in it is going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire is a total train wreck. When I think about what happened to Reen and Milliam and Laura's father too. What about Toval? And then there's how the person who caused all the hurt is her father. Elisa. Sorry, everybody. I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part of my mother's playing in all of this. And I'm curious about what Sharon's doing too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. Wearing a very different outfit from a maid attire, that's for sure. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? Is she actually leaving? I can't talk to her again? Black Alberic. I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford, as well as the person who created Milliam and me. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. Even then, she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? Oh no. Oh god. The stomach. The stomach is growling. I should have eaten before this episode. What am I thinking? Okay, I'm gonna go up here before I talk to you.
What's this?
I think these seem to be the changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of the village of witches. It's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Sure. Hey, guys. I have hiccups. It sucks. Oh, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We've concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about those magic feather thing that Muse used at the Grawl. She mentioned something about a deceased familiar. Ah, yes, that would be Grianos. He used to be Vita's familiar, like Celine is for me. But he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Celine, Griano wasn't blessed with the ability to speak, but Vita bonded with him closely nevertheless. He was irreplaceable to all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Celine as well. Roselia, I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Celine, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums, but I advise you to grant your weary bones a bit more rest. A bit more rest out of your stay. Of course, we'll make the most out of it. You all need to rest first. Any talks we will have can come after that. The village has a hot springs and a couple of shops that might pique your interest, not to mention the inn. Their food's absolute best. If you can't relax, you could try taking a stroll around town. Same thing. Same thing. Not always gonna talk to people, like, more than twice, but sometimes. Oh, it's you guys. You're those students from Emma's school, right? Good to see you're finally up. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't realize we had the whole village keyed up over us. Don't worry about it. Emma and Rose told us everything. So the great twilight of legend is upon us, huh? We're really in for it now. Your instructor more than anyone. I just wish there was something more we could do to help. Honestly, you've done more than we could ever ever could have asked. Please don't think anything otherwise. I agree. If anything, we should be thanking you more. You really think so? Oh, but look at me. Now you're the ones doing all the comforting. I'm Nina. My parents run the place just over there. Lux Lunae Inn. Feel free to give me a shout if you need anything. I'll be sure to lend a hand or two. You got it. Thanks, Nina. We'll be sure to keep you in mind. The adults of the village have all been so somber lately. The rest of us were thinking of pitching in however we can. Speaking of, I wonder where the heck Albareo's been hiding out today. Oh, sorry, that's my little brother. I just wish he'd stop causing trouble for everyone all the time. That was an entirely different conversation. Oh, hi. You guys sad too?
Hey guys, modifying your ornaments.
Sarah Valentine.
Yeah. I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. I kinda wish... God damn it. I kinda wish I'd asked Toval more about orbital arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Mick? Sarah, Fee.
Is the Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things like this time?
Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other bracers who were helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we pulled ourselves together. But there's no need to rush into it. You all take some time to recover. And it's not just you. We're letting old Class 7 have some space to bounce back too. And you guys only just woke up. Take things slow for now, alright? Okay. Understood.
I can't do any more voices. or deviations from anything.
We just finally got our stamina back ourselves. It's about time we really start looking into how things are in the outside world. Hey, I know we've got a lot on our minds now, but let's just focus on resting for now.
Yeah, take things slow. Oh, shit, I turned on auto. Oh, so you're the kids from Emma's school. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. You're secondary contractors to Valimar, huh?
Secondary contractors? Oh, yeah.
That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us as being connected to Instructor Reen, right? Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Aaron's weapons workshop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Honestly, I was really hoping to teach the Awakener kiddo a bunch of stuff, but things being what they are, I guess I got no choice but to help you out.
I see. We appreciate the assistance.
Huh, is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. I was thinking I'd give your weapons the once-over, but nah, let's save that for another time. Take a look around. Maybe come back later when you're feeling more up to it. Yeah, you might say our clan has a history with the gnomes. Damn them for using Divine Knights for their own ends. 6 out of the 7 knights have already been awakened too. The world truly is cloaked in twilight. Rest up and get ready. You've got some big battles ahead of you. 6 out of 7 have been awakened, huh? I'm just repeating them. Leaving it at that. Hi, random NPCs. Euclase? If it's anything else, I don't know, so I'm gonna call you that. Oh, hey. You're awake, huh?
You must have recovered a decent amount of mana. That's a relief. I was worried that this batch of herbs might have been duds or something. It sounds like you did a lot for us while we were incapacitated. Thank you very much for taking care of us. You're welcome, dears.
Dear?
It's all thanks to the Elder and her spells, really.
Don't be so modest, Owler. Oh, God. Owler. You're... Owler. Oh, God. Owler. I'm gonna maybe call you that. I don't know.
Your potions are
a better treatment than anything they could have gotten in the outside world. She really pulled you kids back from the brink, you know. You should really give some thought to showering her with gratitude. Euclase, behave yourself. Ha, you know me. I call it like I see it. These kids have only just met us. Don't embarrass me. Wow, the Hexen clan is a lot more normal than I was expecting. In case you missed my name the first time, I'm Euclase. I look forward to doing business with you, Class 7. I know you're all eager to rush back out there, but take some time to rest and recuperate, alright? My name's Elder. I specialize in potions and alchemy. Let me know if you're feeling unwell. I'm sure I can whip something up to help. Thank you. We'll be sure to do that. Your support is very much appreciated. The Elder's always sending me into the outside world to see if I can pick up any handy gossip. Oh, in that case, can we ask you about what's going on? We've lost contact with Muse and Ash and Instructor Reen. And we need to know how bad the Great Twilight's gotten, too. Whoa there, one at a time, kids. Raise your hands. You need to take it easy. The air in this village is rich in mana, so it'll help you recover. You were out cold for the last couple of weeks, remember? You can't go from knocked out to battle stations and with nothing in between. Wow, that was a long second conversation. Jeez. I'm so glad to see you kids on your feet again. I brewed up the potions we used to revive you. Though it was my husband, Euclase, who got the rare herbs I needed to make them. You should go thank him when you get the chance. Shower him with gratitude, right? Got it. Okay, you have the same items here, it looks like. Maybe a little less. And you material 25 for a brave seed. Yeah, okay. I'll be back, ma'am. I have nothing. Just getting my ground. Oh my god, my feet on. Whatever. You get it. Okay, let's talk to you two.
Is this some kind of monument?
This episode might go a little over because I want to talk to everyone before we end. So, hey there, you guys. You seem to be doing better. Elliot Craig. Guy Swarzel. I can see that deadly pallor finally left your faces at the least. I have to hear him again. I couldn't do it anyways, but... Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel towards the old Class 7. Ah, come on. You guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Gaius? Sorry, pay my grumblings no heed. I wasn't ready, simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The Dominions are in charge of the Grelsritter, as I recall. I can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourselves too far, okay? We'll try. Thanks for the advice. Everyone needs some time to think right now. You just woke up. There's no need to be overdoing things. Excuse me? I still lack so much experience. That's the truth of things. The wallowing in self-pity leads absolutely nowhere. I need to get a grip and move forward. Sure. We're gonna go down here.
It's a dead end.
Yeah.
What do you think
hey
this
there.
monument is?
I'm not sure. It resembles an animist totem, though.
There we go. I can't even look at the monument because I'm stuck in camera mode. Hey there, what are you doing all the way over here? What? You scared me. What's the big idea? Can't you tell I'm trying to hide? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. What is this, hide and seek? For crying out loud. Everyone knows you're not supposed to... Wait, are you those guys from the outside world? That is correct. Us in the old Class 7 owe the people of this village for looking after us. What? Wow, so like, is it really as big as they say? Nothing but breathtaking sights and wide open spaces as far as the eye can see? Oh man, it must be so awesome. Actually, I'd say this village is breathtaking enough as it is. Huh? What village are you talking about? Everything here's just the same old shimmery blah. Shimmery blah? Yeah. I mean, they won't even let me go to the woods. Can you believe that? I'm so done being crammed into the stupid box of tricks. Not for long. I'm gonna see the outside world someday for sure. Once I do, you guys are gonna teach me everything about it, right? How about we cross that bridge when we get to it? It gets a bit of an odd duck, but his energy's kind of refreshing in a weird way. The grown-ups here just make up whatever rules they want. It's not fair. If that wasn't bad enough, my sister Nina keeps forcing me to help her with her magic training too. Celine used to come and play with me, but now even she's gone. Ugh, it's so boring here. Poor kid. It's a mysterious stone monument. It doesn't react when touched. Well. I love how that text was like super purple. I almost couldn't read it. Oh, the fortune teller's. I think this is the only house we haven't been into. Well, besides the inn. You have only just become a disciple. We must first ascertain your potential. I've prepared a stage for you. Now, place your hands over the crystal ball and focus your magic. Well, tell me what you see. Yes, ma'am. I can see your face. That's just a reflection of my face. Now focus. We'll start from the absolute basics. Sigyn, are you ready? Yes, ready. What about all of them? Ah, you mean Emma's friends. They seem to have come around. Sorry for the trouble. Thank you for taking care of us. It would seem a great challenge still looms ahead for you. But that'll have to wait. I'm Dahlier, and this is my newest disciple, Sigyn. It's good to see you up, but please, don't push yourself. Hello. Would you all like some delicious magic tea? The offer is appreciated, but we're fine, thank you. This old woman must be a witch. Same goes for the girl. This is the village of witches, Kurt. Can someone so young really serve as a witch, I wonder? You look somewhat off-kilter. Did you glimpse another of fate's permutations while you were sleeping? Don't look so shocked. You're an errand, a hidden place. It's like a kind of shrine. Such things happen on occasion here. Well, you should rest now. You've got a long road ahead of you. Did you glimpse another of fate's permutations? Oh, is that what the dream was? Like an alternate reality where Reen didn't exist? Or it branched off and Reen was dead? I don't remember. Interesting. I mean, permutation. Master is the next most powerful magic user after Rose. Rumor has it that her divinations have never been wrong, not even once. Man, I can't wait to be just like her. Guess that's still a ways off, seeing as I just became her disciple. Sure. Okay, we have one place to go to and another Eustace to talk to. Eustace Alberea. And of course he's going to be very sad. He was good friends with Milliam, despite pretending he wasn't. That's Milliam's hat. Indeed. It made its way over to me somehow, through this space-time distortion. God, I wish I could hear their voices for like 10 seconds. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. I see. Maybe so. Orion, Altina, rather. I was thinking of giving this to you once you'd woken up. Please, take it. You were the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. I see. Very well then. I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over the things, so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. But with the curse spreading through the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. The board? But wait, does that have something to do with whatever Musei's been up to? Ah, that's right. Instructor Randy did say that you might be able to inform us. That I would. I've already briefed both of them and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell all of you as well, now that you've awoken. Now listen closely, and try following along. So Musei's actual identity is Mildine Uzalith de Cayenne, the soon-to-be Duchess of the Cayenne family. The pieces are all coming together, so to speak. I assume the Intelligence Division knew of this all along. Wait, so all of this is real? You're seriously telling me that Musei foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall and headhunted the top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The Viceland Army, she calls it. I only know what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General Le Guin, and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in secret, with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. It's possible that they intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. But that's insane. Tens of thousands is considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. If I remember right, Erebonia's army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? And with the National Mobilization Law in effect, that total can only rise from there. Lady Mildine's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the four great houses. The Viceland army is on its own from here on out. Sure is. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor, even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marquis Higharms and myself bewildered. But I'm certain there are many other risks involved that couldn't even hope to imagine. We couldn't. Losing my voice here. We ourselves were blind to Musei's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and the Viceland army might take next. Such is my duty as the Lord of the Four Great Houses, as well as the brother of the enemy we've found in Crossbell's Governor General, Eustace. This is a little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Still, it's nothing compared to what Musei had on her shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation, to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. But the blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. Well, that helped clear some things up, at least. He's taking things pretty hard, though, huh? Yeah, Instructor Reen isn't the only loss he has to deal with. Indeed. He's certainly taking things hard. That door's locked. Didn't even show up on the map.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so.
There is.
No village is complete without one, I suppose.
I'm not letting you by. Thompson. Ah, you're finally up. Are you feeling all right? I hope you've been comfortable. We put up guests from the outside now and then, but we usually serve more as a meeting place for locals. Your friends are already set up here. Please, make yourselves at home. I know you must have a lot on your minds, but do try to relax. The challenge you are about to face isn't one to be taken lightly. Rushing in head first will only lead to disaster. Well, well. Good morning, sleepyheads. It's good to see you up and about again. You had a close shave back there, but between the three of you, you nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in, keeping watch over you while you slept. Oh wow, you guys really did all that for us? If that's the case, then we've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Don't mention it, dear. Emma told us all about you and what you've been going through. Now that you're up, I imagine you'll want to start planning your next steps. Between finding Celine, your instructor, and the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Yes. Now, don't go rushing into things yet. You need to recover your strength. How about a nice meal? The food I make here is infused with magic. I guarantee you'll never have tasted anything quite like it. Why did it make you Southern? Yeah, okay. Yep, same stuff. What do you got? It's expensive. I can only afford one thing, ma'am. But I'm gonna buy it. We are so broke. Thank you. Last people. We don't get to see you two very often. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Maki's Regnitz. Are you going to introduce Randolph again? Okay. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Yeah, Macchiato and I are tight. And we've worked together before, 3 months back, I think. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other. Wait a minute, Macchiato? I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Ah, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored. I don't give nicknames all that often. Kinda shows you're special to me, you know? That's right. I think I've only heard your nicknames for Yuna and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. Everyone's seriously down right now. Not that anyone can really blame them. Yeah. I hate the feeling this powerless. But you should all take this chance to relax. Yeah. And that should be everyone. Oh, at least this is useless. Are you writing a letter? Yes, to my butler, Arnold, in Bereahard. You can imagine the unrest in the city while it's without a ruler. I thought I'd give instructions on how to handle official business in my absence while I'm telling him my whereabouts. While I'm telling my... You mean without telling him your whereabouts? I see. You've got a lot of responsibilities, huh? Yeah, that's... Wait, poor who? Poor Arnold has so much more work to do because I'm away. See, even that third time I talked to him was slightly different. I saw it in the Imperial Chronicle. I guess there really is no way to avoid this war. Oops, sorry. I'm still having some trouble putting my thoughts together. Let's all get together in a little bit and talk about our plans moving forward. Elisa. Yes, I understand. Oh god, I think if I step outside, progresses. I don't want that. Maybe I want. Phew. I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselia's atelier?
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
I'm going to do this next scene, assuming it's not too long. If I stop in the middle of the scene, this is episode 3, right? If I stop, if it goes on too long, I'll split it. But I wanna make sure to go a little longer. The main story will progress when you go back. Yeah, we've seen everything. I think this is voiced. Nope. I know everything. I know this sounds obvious, but it feels like everyone's suffering. You're right. Especially Elisa, Laura, and Eustace. And it really shows how much they all loved Milliam. Yeah, I kinda got the feeling Instructor Reen was keeping everyone together, too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Yeah. He wasn't merely the center of this group, he was their rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. Well, what are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ash and Musei leaving us wasn't bad enough. Musei, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Yes, none of this even feels real. She has a much better grasp on the situation than any of us could have known. Isn't it kind of annoying, though? She said she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. I don't like it either. I'd prefer to speak with Ash in person.
Back already, I see.
Sure.
Rose. Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so, that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others, as if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too, but that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Reen, let us begin.
Yeah.
Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
It's just slightly off. You were very good. You're doing a very good job.
Right at the end,
but...
the Chancellor called Instructor Reen by his first name. Almost like he knew him well. But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it...
Huh. That is kind of weird.
Allie?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Well...
Allie, please.
I'm surprised they didn't.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood-related.
Interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out. 14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborne. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborne's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth. I trust I'm not mistaken?
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborne's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Oh, damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him, either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad. Come on,
Nope.
you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna.
What exactly do you want to say?
Initially...
That's our uni, I suppose.
It doesn't make any
It
sense.
seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
Like, I feel like something was mistranslated there as to why she's angry. Because it doesn't make sense. She ran around the village, rounding up the members of Old Class 7. In the face of her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist. Because it makes a little more sense here,
Good.
I think.
That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about?
I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Sure.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it. We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne.
Oh.
Well...
So... you found out, huh? Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborne. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
I mean, that much is
You're
clear.
right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, his father, Osborne, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone Someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it. To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni.
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him. And I swear I will. Not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
I'm just like them right now.
Sheesh, they got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Do you remember what we told Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And together, we can overcome any challenge.
Right.
Still says new class 7 though. We should just remove that now. Yeah. That speech was the first time I heard it, I actually teared up a little. Because she was I don't know, there's something about it. It's what's her name? Person who does On in Persona? Her. Erica Harlicker, I think. I don't know. She does a very good job though. Everyone does. Always impressed with voice actors lately. Especially English ones, which used to be really
We've
bad.
cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius. Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest. Yes, sir.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
Lady Mildine de Cayenne. Useleth. Couldn't fit it.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two.
So, is that a wig? But what's going on there? Like, you have short hair 90% of the time, and it looks like cut short hair, and it doesn't look like you're wearing a wig, but it's the same hair color as your normal hair. What? I'm always confused about that part. Just had to get that out
I
there.
imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets.
She kinda noticed.
That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward. The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Sure. I forgot how long this cutscene was. I was just gonna run in here, but, you know, and I think this is the end of the prologue, actually. So we might as well play it out. But this episode's gonna be much longer than the last two. It's just how it is.
Damn it. I never asked for this.
Oh, for a second I thought they changed his, but they didn't. I would have been so upset. Ash was my
I need to
favorite.
be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
I'm pretty sure you're the same. The scream during that part was probably the craziest thing in 3. It was just very well voice acted.
No freaking way.
Are we finally gonna get to see him? Yeah, the graphics are definitely better than they were on PS4. I don't know. I have everything like super maxed right now, but I have way more options. Like console was the default, and I went way above it. So.
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
Oh, it's just you guys.
Oh my god. I just realized that's not McBurn's voice either. McBurn, the almighty
What do you mean,
conflagration.
just you guys?
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Huh. It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
He sounds less lazy.
He never
I don't know.
fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not. I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Well, you kinda are.
You're on the list.
Anyway, what exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Why'd the choice, though? Duvali. Rain, you would be with Duvali, and it would be very weird. That doesn't make any sense, but still. I don't know, maybe Vita. The classmates are out of the question for some odd reason.
You need to get a hold of yourself. Fine then.
Oh, Reen.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
You.
Copper Georg. Asshole.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
A what?
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
Boy.
You need to beat this. Come on! Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
He's
Do
consumed.
you hear me? Rain Schwarzer!
That damn sound triggers me. Soprano. We're finally getting the intro. Wow. Who would have thought? It took a bit. Oh yeah, this... I forgot this intro has like a different art style. I really like it. This music is amazing. I had it stuck in my head for a long time after I did this part. Seemed a little quiet, so hopefully I boosted it. See now, it doesn't seem like there's anything spoilery in this one, but in the last game, the intro, looking back on it, it was definitely spoilery, but I wouldn't have picked it out from there. So, this one seems a lot less. Yeah, it's kind of just another character introduction. That's pretty cool. That part was cool for sure. Why is the art style so different though? They get a different... Oh no. We will show it at the end. I mean, I like it. It's not different in a bad way. Spoiler! Does he leave the chains? Damn game. Prologue, Nightfall, End. We did it! It only forced me to have an hour and 45-minute video. Who would have thought? Can I save my game? Hello? Thank you. I don't want to accidentally, you know. Technically, the way I've been doing this, yeah, I should save at the end of each episode. This is 2, 3, 4, yeah. Wait, am I in episode 4? Never mind, doesn't matter. Saving 2 of them. But, this is going to be the end of this one, and we finally get to go to Act 1 after this, I think. Or is it Chapter 1? It's Act 1, Act 1. I don't know. And I'm still not blind, but we're making progress. That's great. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.